And latest episode of How to Be Happy. Assuming you've been following so far, you now have methods to relax pretty much instantly. And when your body and your mind are relaxed, even if it's only by 10 or 20%, you're better able to get an idea of what it is you're dealing with and keep a clear head and get out of whatever predicament that you're in. So let's assume that you've managed to calm yourself down sufficiently and you've dealt with any immediate contingencies, any immediate crises, and that you now are in a position and want to indeed get rid of some of the drama in your life. I'm using the word drama deliberately because if you're here, I'm assuming that you are fed up with the situation and you want to eliminate as much stress from your life as possible. And that's not for everybody. Some people actually thrive on having a high level of things going wrong or in their head, in their imagination going wrong. So everybody knows somebody for whom even going out and buying a bag of potatoes, there's something involved. I unfortunately had deceased now relatives for whom everybody was always looking at them. Everything that they said was interpreted in a negative way. They were being funny. And when I heard what it was that they were talking about and the conversation was reported back to me, I thought, that just sounds like normal conversation, somebody being pleasant. But oh no, they wanted to know everybody's business. They were nosy. This is no way to see the world. You are people like that, not you personally, people like that are compounding the amount of stress in their life. They're inviting it, they're stoking it up in the same way that some people throw fuel on a fire. So, and that's a fairly good analogy. If stress is a fire that is causing unpleasant side effects, then deliberately throwing fuel on to make it worse isn't sensible. But some people do like that because actually I don't know why. You need to ask them. It's beyond me why anybody would want a lot of stress in their life. So getting back to the original point, assuming that you're here and watching this because you don't like stress in your life, then the next thing for you to do is to get yourself a pen and paper. No way around this. You can put it into your phone if you want, but it's better if you write it down, and then you can destroy it afterwards if you really, really want to. Write down all the areas in your life that can be a source of stress. So there's finances and money, there's work, there's relationships, and you've got many different kinds of relationships, and then there's your relationship with yourself. Are you the kind of person who does thrive on drama but doesn't know it? And there's where you live, your home environment, and that can be both the home itself and it can be outside. And just for rounding up, tomorrow we'll look a bit more at these different areas, or start to pick one a day for the next few days. But your home environment, is it overly chaotic? Is it cramped? Is there anything that you could do about this? If you are in a depressed state and everything is overwhelming you, then you may not actually feel like for example, even tidying up a little bit, but getting away from clutter and performing a certain amount of routine maintenance can make a huge, huge difference psychologically. And don't forget, stress, we're a bag of chemicals, your psychology, everything else about you is a result of the interaction between all the chemicals in your body and how you perceive things. Again, electrons firing in your brain, and they're caused by chemical compounds becoming slightly unstable so that thoughts occur. It's all down to chemicals. So anything that you can do to get into a calm biochemical state is important. So we'll start looking at these a bit more in the next few videos. Okay, thanks, and here's to a calm evening for you.